Good morning, everyone. Today is quadratic equation day. It's vitally important you memorize this equation. It's x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I've attached the cute little song for you to sing. I wish we could have played it with your instruments, but clearly we're not there to do that. So we have to memorize it. It is vitally important for you to be successful next year and then into AAT. All right, here we go. Off to the side, a equals 1 because that's the first term coefficient. B equals negative 5. C equals negative 24. Pretty much you can plug everything into your calculator. Again, quadratic equation, just like complete the square, is used when you can't factor it, can't put it into the two parentheses. All right, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, 5 plus or minus. Remember, all answers will always have all problems always have two answers. Two parentheses, two answers with complete the square, two answers with quadratic equation, the positive and the negative. 25. And then 24 times 4 is 96. Two negatives make a positive, so plus 96 all over 2, because 2 times 1. 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 plus 96 is 121 over 2. The square root of 121 we know is 11, so I will have 5 plus 11 divided by 2. And I will have 5 minus 11 divided by 2. 5 plus 11 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. And 5 minus 11 is negative 6, divided by 2 is negative 3. Those are the two answers for this particular problem. The second problem is, what if I have it not all on the same side? I have to move it. X squared plus 5x plus 5 equals 0. I need to have the trinomial. I have it set equal to 0 because I'm solving for x. I'm finding the two answers. A equals 1, B equals 5, C equals 5. A, B, and C. If it was a negative, I need to keep it negative. Since they're both positives, we're good. X equals negative B plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. All right, here we go. Negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 20 over 2. My arm hurts from holding my phone, sorry. When I do the math work, I have negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. Since the square root of 5 cannot be broken down, I just leave it like this. If it could be broken down, I'd break it down even more, but since square root of 5 is a decimal, I leave it as is, and I leave it like this because really my two answers are negative 5 plus square root of 5 over 2, and as I run out of space, negative 5 minus the square root of 5 over 2. Please do not turn it into a decimal. The high school will not accept decimal answers. Leave them as roots. That is how you do the quadratic equation. Please memorize it.